Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm David from InkHeartsUK Industries. In today's video we're gonna talk about money. We're gonna talk about how much this motorhome cost us so far. If you've seen the previous video, you know we're using recycled materials, which has saved us a lot along the line, but probably good to see how much we spent so far. This motorhome is one of my dreams for a while. My first important bit is the size of the motorhome. It's something which is easy to park with, but also I wanted a coach build which is wider and have plenty of space, plenty of room for me and for my family. That was the key thing. So it makes it easy to park everywhere but still spacious on the inside. And I just love the retro rides, all these older vehicles. I was looking for years and years, and one day an advertising popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and there was a Mitsubishi L300 motorhome, exactly what I wanted.
Mitsubishi L300 Pioneer 1982. This vehicle needs a fair bit of welding to go through an MOT, which I cannot do. It will need to be towed away on a low loader, it cannot be driven. Therefore he is up for sale. There are some amazing things about this van which would be a shame to scrap it over it. Pros: inside coach built and then updated. Kitchen unit with 4 working hobs and a cooker. Sink with water pump and tank that runs off a leisure battery. There is a rail that runs around the inside which is good for storage as well as lots of cupboards. InkHeartsUK hookup runs the fridge currently but could be adapted. Bathroom has a working shower and room for a porta potty. Original drop-down sink and bathroom storage, and there is lino throughout. Cons: welding issues as mentioned. Door on passenger side has had some issues and some temporary fixes with filler. The fuel tank currently has some mess in it, so needs dropping and cleaning and then will run fine. This is because it was sat for a while. Air vent needs replacing on door. Wing mirror glass needs replacing on driver's side. Outside needs repainting. A previous owner used emulsion paint, so needs taking right back. Back left window is cracked and soft but not yet fallen out. Looking for offers in the region of £700.
The lady was asking £700 for it, so I texted her, but the next day it was marked as sold. Yeah, I was very disappointed. A few days later, the motorhome was available again. So I went to see. The door was obvious, it's gone pretty bad.
What's wrong with this one? Oh, nothing, Tommy. It's tip-top. It's just I'm not sure about the colour.
It was obvious the step. There's some serious filler issues on the A-pillar, and sort of that was a little bit of worrying situation. But I said to myself, you know, £700 for this, I think it's manageable. She didn't try to hide anything. It was all her best knowledge, what's wrong with it, what's working, what's not working. She lived in this motorhome for a year. I did ask how much lower she could go from 700, and she said she could go down to 300. And I said, you know what, I can give 300 for it. So that was it. The company picked it up for me, so it's being delivered. All of a sudden I had my dream vehicle, my dream motorhome on my driveway, and that's what counts. The whole idea of this project is we try to recycling anything from the skip or anything from marketplace, which is usually very cheap. We just try to reuse as much as possible, and if it's the right material, if it's what we need, actually we use it. Why not? From the beginning I started to write everything down, how much it cost. Final number is not gonna be exactly how much it would cost in a different situation. The red oxide paint, I done a vehicle before, I had 3/4 tin left over. So I really just counting what I actually paid for. We purchased the motorhome, which is cost us £300. It wasn't too far from my place, but it wasn't possible to tow it, and I just don't want to risk it. So a company dropped it off for 70 quid. I started working on the engine. Luckily I didn't have to spend much. I had to take off the carburetor, I cleaned it, I done the oil change, so I bought the first oil, cleared out all the crap. It's from Marketplace, I bought it for £5. Oil filter, which was £6, actually £5.99. I had to buy a spark plug socket for this filler. Engine oil was £21. Newport ash primer, again, 2.5 litre underbody seal. Poly discs, what I used to clean off the outside bodywork to go back to bare metal. My fuel pump is failed, so I had to buy a fuel pump, £29.50, but that wasn't the right one. If you've seen the video, you might remember I had to buy another fuel pump, which cost me 50 quid. I also already bought some stuff which is lead to our next videos, recycled plastic insulation. I bought it for 170 quid, but that's gonna coming up next when we start working on the inside. All these add up. So far the motorhome cost me £909.27. That's how far I'm in this project so far. In the beginning I had an idea to keep the budget about £1,500. If I could do that, that would be a steal, that would be awesome. If I can do for £1,500, rip it out the interior, put everything back together. This could be tricky because from this point I'm gonna have to buy the ply lining the inside, tankless heater, I'm gonna buy a diesel heater. So from this point I think our budget is gonna be dramatically going up higher, but that's gonna be the future. If you're interested how we get on with this project, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you're not gonna miss any of our videos. If you haven't seen the previous videos, please check them out. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.